Hello, hello. How are we doing? I am super happy to have you here again because today we're going to be talking about something really important, especially if you struggle with fat loss or if you feel like your weight loss is just a little bit slower and you are wondering maybe it's your hormones. So, this is something that we're going to be talking about. I'm just going to make a note so everyone knows we are live, and then I'm going to share with you something that actually worked for me and what can work for you too. So, how to support your hormones after 30? Okay, let's do it. So, yeah, tell me also in the comments how are you feeling? How are you feeling in the program as well? How you are, do you feel energized? Do you feel tired? Because that's something that we will actually pay attention to when we are thinking about hormones. Because, yes, it's not that easy to navigate the hormones. So, first of all, if you haven't done ever a hormonal check, that's something that I would do, for example, just so you know what's going on in your body. And this is what I've done. And then they found, for example, that my testosterone was a little bit higher and then estrogen was a little bit lower. So that's something that I worked on with myself because I understand how to work it out. But this is something that you can actually tell me, and then we can navigate your nutrition around that, for example, or we can take some supplements to actually support those hormones, or maybe they will find like nothing is bad and everything is working. So yeah, it's definitely good to do the checkups. It's good to do any in-body scan so you have more information about your body. But if you feel like you are doing your workout, you are eating well, and your body is not changing, maybe you just feel tired, bloated, and holding fat around your belly, and your sleep is all over the place. Okay, that's not because you are lazy, because I know, girl, you are not. And it's maybe not because your hormones are broken, it's maybe because your body is stressed. Okay, and some of you are not even doing cardio, some of you are just focusing on strength training, which is amazing thing. And maybe you are just working long hours, maybe you are just working constantly in your head, maybe you are just waking up tired. And this is what we need to definitely support. Okay, because taking care of, okay, I need to lose 10 kilos or I need to lose, your body takes your body cares are safe. If you are rushing all day, if you eat quickly, if you don't, if you are always on, then that's when your body will hold a lot of fat, especially around your belly. Okay, so let's go into the steps. How can we fix it? Because first, what we want to fix is your sleep. Okay, if you sleep, for example, 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, it's not probably enough, because the next day you are more hungry, you crave more sugar, you have no energy to push in the gym, you feel low on motivation, you just don't want to function really well. And that's when the fat loss slows down. So don't aim for perfection. We just need to start with going to the bed 30 minutes earlier. I don't want you to have any phone in your bed. I know it's gonna be weird at the beginning, but if you're gonna actually have some kind of nighttime routine, if you slow down your lifestyle, if you're gonna calm down your nervous system, this alone can change everything for you. And you don't need to support your hormones as such, because first you will regulate your nervous system. Okay, and we don't want to just focus on the sleep. So the next thing is your nutrition, and I want you to really focus on healthy fats. So you should have healthy fats in every single meal. Like we are focusing right now on 30 grams of protein in every single meal, let's say every 4 hours. That's also what we want to focus is on healthy fats like nuts, smoked salmon, olives, a bit of olive oil. Make sure to track it by grams. Okay, and yeah, avocado is a good one as well. Any nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, some kind of like healthy fats. I'm not talking about fried foods, like different fats, because we have two different fats. And then the healthy fats is actually what will support your hormones. So we definitely need to pay attention to the macros, not just the calories. Okay, that will help you to actually improve your sleep, to boost your metabolism as well, to feel full for longer, and it will also help you to calm down your nervous system too a little bit. And That's what we want to focus on. The next thing is protein, because we want to boost your metabolism a little bit higher. So again, protein like every 4 hours, 30 grams, as I mentioned. Always try to think about the protein first, then how can you get some healthy fat, and then the carbs will be kind of like the last thing that you want to focus on. For hormones, I would definitely start taking some supplements like vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin K, omega 3, ashwagandha. If you are feeling really stressed, then ashwagandha would be something that I would definitely recommend you on a daily basis, to see how your body is responding. And then probiotics, because it all goes through your gut health. So if you are feeling bloated, then we need to fix your gut health first with probiotics, with better food. Maybe stop snacking. If you feel like you are always bloated, then you need at least like 4 hours to actually digest all the food, and then to drink more water as well. Because again, if you are drinking water, you are digesting the food much better, and you will support your hormones a bit more as well. So we need to fix your gut health with probiotics or maybe like a digestive snacks. Another thing is keep eating gherkins, sourdough. It has probiotics. Any cabbage is good one. Any fermented foods, again, because we are supporting your gut health, that will help you to support your hormones. So we've covered sleep, healthy fats, carbs, then probiotics, kind of like fermented foods, because if you're gonna sort out your gut health, if your gut health will be happy, then your hormones will be also happy. And then I just want you to know that if you feel all the time stress, that's what will actually fuck up your hormones. And we definitely want to calm down your nervous system. So on your days off, I would definitely recommend you to go maybe to sauna, go for a walk into the nature, maybe listen to some podcasts, maybe just listen to some meditations, maybe try meditations on your own, maybe go to yoga classes, something that will actually calm down your nervous system, that can actually help you to feel good. I want you to just take a deep breath and then exhale. This is what we want to focus on. We just want to stop for at least 1 minute through the whole day, just to calm down a little bit. Because the more you are calm, the better you can support your hormones. Yeah. And then with all of this together, you will be supporting your hormones without even any supplements, without, taking paying attention to something what's wrong. Because once you're gonna fix those simple things, then your body will be functioning really well. And then you can get the test, like the in-body test for any muscle mass, any body fat, visceral fat. And then I would get the blood test as well, to just check up on your hormones. And for example, if your testosterone is super high, then we definitely don't want to add more like dancing, maybe yoga, because we need to get into the feminine energy. And this is what I had to do. I needed to fix my gut health first, and then I needed to do something that will help me to be more in my feminine energy. If you are always controlling something, if you are always in the planning mode, stress mode, that's when your testosterone will be super high. So basically, so we need more of that. Just do the meditation, do the yoga, dance, like body, talk to yourself really nicely. That's what will help you get more estrogen. Also, more sex will boost your estrogen a bit more as well. Just saying, okay? Then another thing, like for example, if your estrogen is super high and then testosterone is super low, that's when we want to maybe hit more PRs. That's when we want to, go to the gym and try to be a little bit stronger on a daily basis. And then definitely food plays a huge role. If you will be starving your body, you will be affecting your hormones. If you will not be eating breakfast in the morning, again, your hormones will be affected, especially if you are starting with the coffee. So always start with breakfast to support your hormones right away, to prevent any cravings, to prevent any energy crashes as well. So this is just like a quick tips that helped me when I was struggling with my hormones. So it always comes down to the basics and knowing exactly what do you have from the blood work, so we can actually take more action on something specific, because if I don't know what's going on, then we cannot do anything basically. But yeah, first fix the basics, then do the blood work, and then we can chat, we can always adjust. But you are doing really well already, that you are working out, you are eating healthy, you are prioritizing the protein, which is amazing. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll speak to you soon.